We have hiked mountains, we've bouldered a little bit, but it's winter season, which means ice picks, because Ali, what are we going to do?
We are ice climbing. Obviously we're in Norway, so it has to involve snow and ice really. And there's a 15-meter ice wall right there, and we're about to climb up it. Let's go.
I'm interested in hearing if you have any prior climbing experience or belaying experience, and your name, of course.
Reasonable amount of like bouldering and stuff, but again, that's without equipment, so that doesn't really help too much here. Certainly never tried ice climbing before.
Tried very little like bouldering, but not very much. I've tried abseiling once. That was in Bergen together with him. But that's my climbing experience. Like climbing trees and doing drunk shenanigans.
That's very smart, man.
A little parkour when you're drunk up a building. That's about it. Never ice climbed.
Do some damage with that.
They look dangerous. Yeah, right.
We've seen your dance moves, Oslo. Need to watch out.
Jesus. You got your moves today.
Call some
Wolverine.
Actually, these boots, I will almost consider walking with them to work, because you're not going to slip, which in Oslo, right now there's a big chance when walking downhill, a lot of ice. But not with these bad boys here.
It's properly heavy. You can get even bigger shards than this.
Oi!
You don't want to have that in your face.
The helmet was not safe. The helmet was safe. Top priority, don't get this in the face. That means that we have to stand further away from the climber. It comes off when people are climbing.
Oh.
It doesn't just fall out of the boot. These are also properly sharp. It's possible to drop them down, and you don't want those in your face.
No.
So, we want to stand away from the wall. Don't go underneath somebody that's climbing. Hold on to your tools.
Yeah.
Don't drop it.
Do you normally like have them secured in some way, or?
A common way of doing it is having a leash from here and into your harness.
Yeah.
What's bad about that is if you fall and the tool is still attached to the wall, at some point that's going to get tight.
Yeah.
It's going to be spring-loaded directly
Into your face.
into you.
Have you ever experienced like injuries? Not necessarily here, but have you experienced any injuries with regards of either ice or this?
Yeah, I've called the ambulance several times. I have two friends who've been rescued by helicopter. Just been.
So it's a very dangerous sport.
You just stand back a little bit. That's it.
Yeah.
So when I hit the different places, I might shatter away.
Yeah.
What you can do here is look down when the axe hits.
Yeah.
Do this
Okay.
to protect your face. Where it goes inwards, like is that concave or convex, like you want to hit that, that's solid. You can just bang them into everywhere.
Yeah.
Find a spot, swing it back, and it sticks.
How much does it like? You can hold a full person just by a.
Yeah, easily with just a little tip like that, you can hold onto it.
Yeah.
But be aware when you come further up, you might pull it off.
Okay. So it's about the angle.
Yeah, weight it down. You get some free placements by using the existing like small shelves.
Yeah.
Same goes for your feet. Look down. Look for small shelves. And when you find a good spot, stand up and then repeat. Look down. Walk up. Find a broad stance. And then stand up and get it.
That's cool.
If the climber in this case, Thomas in this case, was very, very heavy, and the belaying person was very light, is there a chance that you would just kind of be lifted up in the air and he was, in theory?
That's
not going to happen now, obviously, but.
No,
So when he falls down, I say when he falls.
Yeah.
Not if, but when you fall down, and I'll be security, I'll be like, whoop.
You go straight to the top.
Yeah. That's the elevator. That's how elevator works.
Exactly.
On the counterweight.
Seriously, is that
yes and no. So if you were 150 and you were 30, you would switch places. but there's loads of friction.
How do you feel, Thomas?
Ready to go.
I'm excited. Obviously, it looks very cool. The question is that how difficult is it actually to keep balance and knock it in, and yeah, that'd be very fun.
Well, the expert here made it look very easy.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, okay, so we just climb here. Well, I don't think it'll be that easy.
So one tip, just use brute force.
Brute
You got
force.
this. Yeah. Alright, we are started. Perfect. Oh. No, that's it.
Yeah,
You can handle it.
I can see.
I can see it.
There's not really ball left in it, is it? It's very hard as well. This is really hard. It's very fun, but a bit sketchy at the same time. Oh my fucking god! I kind of just lost balance. I'm back on safely. Oh, this thing is really fun. Thank you. Shit. Did my first climb. It was fun but scary because you have to trust all your weight. And actually, you have to use quite a lot of brute force. I ended up actually like falling down.
So you say you've had a few close shaves.
Yeah. So you asked for it last time. This is my closest call. I had one top row section on it. Now I was going for the lead.
Oh my god.
I got the top hold wrong. And then
It's not what you want to happen, Ali, is it?
It looks like instant death.
that was 15 meters from the top to the bottom over sharp rocks. And I had this much clearance to the ground.
Jesus. That is scary.
It was a split decision that I chose to use 2 ropes.
And you're showing me this right before I'm about to have my turn up there. Brilliant.
Yeah.
To be honest, if I just stretch out my tiptoes, I can probably reach the top anyway. Right. I don't love heights, so this will be interesting.
Whoa, good save, come on!
You got this, come on. Are you good? I'm just going to pick something.
Alistair, how are we feeling?
It doesn't look very high, but it feels quite high. That's great. I love it.
We're obviously doing this indoor right now, but you say you can do it, you obviously do it outdoors on real mountains.
Yeah.
So what's your highest mountain that you've done?
Well, I don't do like high altitude mountains, but what I like is long technical climbs. This is 15 meters, but I've been climbing 500 meters
Oh.
of same difficulty. That's full on experience.
It's burning so much. I thought I had strong arms, but clearly not. I feel like they're about to fall off. And yeah, it's really hard work. I realise I'm probably only about 10 metres off the ground, but whew, really tough.
How's the scare of height feeling right now?
It's okay, but I can feel that I don't love it. I mean, if I was out in the nature, in the mountains, I'd be really, really scared.
So you think it's all about confidence?
Yeah, it's all about keeping calm and being able to like impose yourself. Going down.
Lean back, Ali. Yes. Look at that. You're like moonwalking down.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that video in reverse.
Yeah.
Well done, Ali.
Yeah, I didn't realise that I can't really hear you and you can't really hear me. Thank you, that's cool.
Yeah, you're like.
Oh, sorry, yeah. I know I keep saying this, but my forearms are on fire. And I mean, you know, I didn't think I was that weak, but cool, after about 5 minutes, my arms are burning. It's so intense. Whew, so much fun there.
How are you, Angus?
I'm hopeful. I'm the lucky last, and I've heard some mixed experiences, so see how it goes.
You're standing down here looking up and you're like, there's nothing. There's basically like 5-10 meters on the ground. And then you're up there and you're like, whoa. Like, and you know you've got a rope, you know you've got a professional, but still, that's really scary.
How high is it?
15 meters, aka 7.5 Alisters. That's a full-grown Alister we're talking about here. That's big. Better do big steps or small
I would
steps?
do loads of small steps. There you are, solid. Awesome. Flying away.
He's speed running this wall right now.
Ja, kom igen Angus!
You did great.
That was so fun. That was so sketchy.
Just like continuously climbing without a single rest. That was a great job. Yeah, solid work. Obviously they climb like free hanging like obstacles just and then you cannot smash it because then the whole thing will come down. So then you go up and just start scratching until you just get enough and then you just take a deep breath and you move slowly. And the same thing with your feet, you just and if you spike just too hard then you're dead. So you obviously you don't need much of the tip in, but you'll feel a lot better if the whole blade is buried.
Yeah, too right. So obviously to me this seems quite realistic, but I'm guessing when you're out there in the real world it's quite a bit different. So how does this compare to the real thing?
I would see it gives you a good starting point. I mean, you get used to the movements. But climbing outdoors, it's completely different.
Yeah.
First of all, you're always in avalanche terrain. So you have to be aware of your surroundings. And at some points, the whole ice fall might just come and fall down, collapse.
Right.
So you need to know specifics about the conditions.
Climbing with these things was intense but really fun. So let us know what you want us to do next and like and subscribe. I'll try not to look like a serial killer with this.